Chapter 8. Sri Sadguru said, the Haridas who had experienced the sweetness of the nectar of bhakti never aspire for Samrajya, Brahmapada, or the Paramapada. Those who have realized the sweetness of nectar of bhakti consider the four Purusharthas, namely Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha, immaterial and seek only bhakti. How will the devotees of the Lord of Vaikunta who are interested in Namakirtan aspire for Vaikunta when he himself has descended at Pandaripuram? Mahatma Namadeva, who was very much interested in Harikirtan as a miser in amassing wealth, took birth again on this earth even after he had actually attained Vaikunta. On this earth, he took the form of Swami Tukaram and was developing deep devotion to Lord Pandarinatha. He was dancing on the streets of Pandaripuram with the tinkling anklets of his legs, singing in praise of Lord Madhusudana with the veena in his hands. He was oblivious of all the three worlds, always singing melodiously the divine names of Lord Vitala and shedding tears of joy with all excitement. He did not know to carry on the earthly duties and Vedic rites. He was roaming about like a madman, always deep in Vitala Dhyanam. The Bhagavatottama considered the wives of others as mothers. He could never say a lie, even if his life was at risk. That was his woe. This was his woe. The generous Tukaram realized the presence of Panduranga everywhere and was very sympathetic towards the poor. Though he was a householder, he was rid of worries and apprehensions. He became poor as he gave away all the grains and the wealth he had to the poor very generously. The exalted Vaishnava Tukaram spent his family life in poverty as he was not interested in accepting alms from others. Whenever his two wives and children were in sorrow, he used to preach the glory of the divine sports of Sri Krishna. Hearing of his poverty, King Shivaji brought a lot of grains and wealth to Tukaram along with him. Tukaram, the withdrawn man, was frightened to see those gifts. He jumped down from the veranda of his house and started running. Shivaji pacified the noblest of the Vaishnavas who was running away at the very sight of riches. Against a lot of pleading, he refused to accept them. The king returned to his palace, taking them all back with him. The completely self-renounced Tukaram, the gem among the bhaktas of Lord Vishnu, was contented even while living in poverty and continued singing in praise of Lord Panduranga. What a wonder it is! Even the Lord, the consort of Devi Lakshmi, never gives wealth to the self-renowned great ones and others who are his devotees and are desirous of getting him alone as their wealth. The exalted personality Tukaram used to compose many songs and sing them in the midst of the bhaktas at night time regularly. Many people used to come to him daily, desirous of drinking the nectar of accounts of Sri Hari narrated by Bhakta Tukaram. Some scholars became envious of Tukaram's fame, hence they started spreading scandals about Tukaram, the Mahatma, the devotee of Lord Hari. This man, having born in the Vaishya clan and having absolutely no knowledge of the Shastras, is composing songs on his own and is singing them. The ignorant people listen to those songs and go against the Shastras and appreciate the malicious Tukaram. When Tukaram, the devotee of Sri Hari, happened to listen to these abuses, unexpectedly he was hurt deeply. The large-hearted Tukaram threw the book containing his songs into water of the river Indrayani. In reality, the Sadhu Tukaram did not compose those songs motivated by the desire to earn wealth or fame in this world. In fact, those songs were composed by him to propitiate Lord Panduranga, the Sarveshwara, and the Lord of the Sadhus. Hence, Sri Panduranga, the last resort of the Bhaktas and the treasure chest of mercy, retrieved that book from the river and went back to his temple. The next morning, that book containing the songs of Tukaram was seen seated on the crown of Panduranga. Hearing all that had happened, the Vaishnavas became very happy and held Tukaram, the best of the Bhaktas, in very high esteem. Thus ends chapter 8, entitled Shri Tukarama Charitam 1 of Book 8 of Shri Vaishnava Samhita, composed by Shri Krishna Premi Swamigal.